All right, so this is making cordage. It has various other names. Some people call it hand weaving. I don't know if it's really that much. It's just basically braiding cord, making plating, sometimes they call it. And so the material I brought today is Dogbane. And Dogbane usually grows in like riverbeds in cooler areas. Some of this stuff I think a lot of this came from Idaho, but northern Arizona has it growing. This is kind of uncommon in that it has 3 shoots that broke off on it. Usually it's standard single, like all of these are like a standard single. And I'll pass these around, but so you can take a look at these. And when it's in the wild, it has these leaves that grow out of it, and I think they're either in 3 or 4 clumps, but they're usually symmetrical in that they grow in the same spots. And you can kind of see remnants of that as you look at the stalk. You can see where there's certain
Can you turn around?
yeah.
Knobs.
Thank you.
Where the leaves were. And so that ends up being fairly. You can actually take a rock and smash against it, and then it sort of starts to show that it's a hard bark, and then inside there's like a pithy sort of center. Okay, so it's sort of hollow with a light pith to it. And then the closer you get to the end of it, it's a thicker pith, but it still should be smashable. Yeah. That's classic. That's awesome. All right, but smash it down and then you spread it out, and then of course to process it, you would want to snap a few inches, and then you'll see that you can push it and it will peel back this bark, the harder bark. And that's maybe useful for kindling or something if you wanted to use it for that. But yeah, as you snap it and peel the bark off, you can get longer and longer fibers. And you want to try and maintain the integrity of a longer fiber. Otherwise, you end up with this or this. These are, if you're careful enough with it, you can have a longer fiber, and it's just easier to work with. Comes off as fiber, and that these things, they can just basically be tossed away. So see how it comes up? It separates the bark from the fiber. So it peels up, and it takes some practice, but that's because soldiers used to travel those areas when they were fighting the Apaches.
What time of year is the best to harvest it?
In the creeks and stuff.
I hear mostly it's in the spring.
We're going in October. Is that right? Oh, October is still. So.
Yeah. So, but again, when you harvest it live, like when it's green or whatever, you will need to let it dry out in order to.
Do you let it wet the same way you did linen, or you just let it dry?
It's mostly let it dry. I think the stalks and